Hello everybody and welcome to my fourth and final Legend Hero review. In this video we are going to combine all three mechs and form the mighty Legend King Eternity. Yes, quite. Now to start off, you want to break down these two into their support vehicles and take off these arms. Attach the hovercroc and the tiger tank. Bring out these side missile pods and lift this leg section up on both sides. Attach these sections to the leg guards, tabbing those in. Using these tabs on the top here, you want to bring in the Phoenix jet and the Phoenix copter, using this section here to tab in on top here, like so. Take a look at the rear there. We've got this section here and this section here. They act as tabs, so we can bring in the rest of the Phoenix, and these sections here are going to come in and they are going to slot over and down that section, sliding in. Bring in the chest plate, split the swords so they are at this angle, and this tab here is going to tab in just on this back section, like so. Open up the wing section. That's going to fold outwards, and this is going to fold upwards. And basically this section here on top is going to lay like so across the top here, and this is going to line up with the front of his mask. And if you look on the front here, there's two circular holes, and these tabs are just going to tab into those holes, and this chest section just hangs down. Now with the shark sub turned upside down, you can connect these two tabs here to these two green tabs on top, like so. Bring in the base mode and just flip these side sections up and over, and have the claws set to the front, like so. It's probably the straightest we're going to get them. In the original image they have these being perfectly straight, but they don't go straight whatsoever. And as you can see, we've got a tab here and a tab here, and this is where the feet are going to go. Now it's a job to get those in, but once they're in they do click securely into place on both sides. And there we have Legend King Eternity all combined up. It's different, to say the least. It looks similar to what we got in the show. It's the same sort of shape, I guess. The colours are slightly off, and it doesn't look as humanoid as the one in the show, because obviously there's no bloke inside this dressed up in a costume. But it's definitely passable, and anybody that knows Legend Hero would instantly recognise this as the Eternity mode. Basically any attack this guy delivers has the power to kill. It's basically loads of different attack variations, and it's pretty messy, isn't it? Let's get right on up there to see just how much is involved in this guy. There's the head sculpt in there somewhere. You wouldn't want to meet this guy down a dark alley, would you? And here we have him all lined up for a quick scale comparison. Power Ranger wise and Sentai wise, the Hurricane Ultra Zord, is it? The Ninja Hurricane? This guy. He's the tallest I have in way of Megazord combinations. Obviously we have the Giant Saver Space Deleter, and we also have the Rescue team. Both of those, I mean, the Rescue one is absolutely ridiculously massive, but I mean, he's a pretty good size, and it's definitely got that Power Rangers RPM vibe to him, hasn't it? It's a bit of a cluster muck, to say the least, but Hey, I know that there's going to be a big audience out there that absolutely love how this guy looks, and I really do need to get a bigger shelving system because these are just getting bigger and bigger. I hope you've all enjoyed this series of videos. I have to thank Sir Toys again. If it wasn't for those guys, I wouldn't have any of these Chinese or Korean mechs, and it's fantastic that if we find a link on like Taobao or AliExpress or something and forward that on to them, add it to our want list, 85 to 90% of the time they will find it, and they do them at a cracking rate. I've included a link to the playlist just up in the corner here, and I've also included a link to my Giant Saver playlist in case you wanted to check out any of those. Thank you all again for taking the time out of your busy lives to watch my content, and until next time, from myself and the Legend King Eternity Mode, goodbye.